Dear audience, our today's guest is Chanel Nassir. Hello Chanel, can you introduce yourself a bit please?
Yes, hello everyone. My name is Chanel Nassir and I am from America. I am living here in Navoi for 1 year teaching English language here.
Let's talk a bit about it please, Chanel. How did you come to Uzbekistan?
So I am here in Uzbekistan on a Fulbright grant. This is a grant that is through the U.S. Embassy, and it brings different people from America to teach the children of Uzbekistan and also just help with international relations and build relationships with people.
So you come here to teach, to exchange the cultures, traditions, right?
Yes, exactly. I'm here to learn about Uzbekistan culture and take pieces of it home with me and also share my American culture with the people I meet here.
What is the thing that you like about teaching?
What do I love most about teaching? Of course, my students. Yeah, my students make teaching worthwhile, and to see their eager faces every morning. They are so interested in learning the English language, and they really do work hard. I also love my fellow teachers and my colleagues at the school. But I always think people are what make work most worthwhile.
So this means that you love the people living in Navoi, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Chanel, we know that you have been living in Uzbekistan since September, and what do you think about Uzbekistan in general?
In general, I think it is a beautiful country full of wonderful people and deep history. I love learning about the Uzbek culture. I love some good Uzbek food. The traditional mili tomlar has been fun to explore while I've been here. But yeah, overall, I think that Uzbekistan is just a beautiful nation.
As we can see, you have our traditional scarf, right?
Yes, actually, this was a gift from an English center that I went and spoke at. Actually, one that you were speaking with me at. And yeah, it's the traditional, what is this called? A dress.
A dress, right?
Yeah, I think it's very beautiful. I will take plenty of these home for my family and friends in the States.
That's cool. So, in which cities you've been to, apart from Navoi?
Yes. I have had the opportunity to travel all around Uzbekistan, which I'm very grateful for. So I have visited the historical cities, Samarkand, Bukhara, Khiva. I've also been able to spend some time in Tashkent, which is very nice. Gone into Fergana Valley and Kokand. I have visited Karshi and Termez. There's a lot of Greek and Buddhist history in Termez, which is very fascinating. And I also have gone over to Urgench and Nukus.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I have visited a lot of Uzbekistan since I've been here, and it's been so wonderful just exploring the different cities. And I have a lot of American friends in the different regions, and so to see their life and to meet their friends and their students has been really great.
Wow, that's cool. Like, you've been to all regions of Uzbekistan.
I really have.
Oh my God, that's my dream, you know.
Even into Karachi, Pakistan, which was incredible.
So let's talk a bit about Uzbek cuisine, let's say. So what's your favorite meal of all?
My favorite has to be plov. Yes.
Plov.
And I like trying the different plovs in different regions. So Bukharan plov is a little bit different than Navoi, a little different than Samarkand. But of course, somsa, sashlik, manti, lagman, it's all so good.
I have to admit that Uzbek cuisine is one of the best in the world, because we have they are prepared at home, and they are prepared with love and respect, let's say.
They certainly are, and I've been welcomed into many homes here and been able to cook alongside the locals, which has been so wonderful, and to see how each family comes together and makes plov or rolls out the dough for manti. It's wonderful, and I like being a part of it.
What are the things that do not exist in America that has in Uzbekistan?
Yeah. I think the thing that stands out to me the most that makes Uzbekistan unique compared to America is just its deep history. America is not nearly as old of a nation, and so there's so much just time and things that have passed in this land that we don't have in America. So whether it be the Persian influence or results from Genghis Khan taking over, or just the Russian impressions here, you guys have such a mixture of culture, and it makes a very unique nation, and it's very interesting to learn about and kind of to dissect and learn about its past.
That's cool. And let's talk a bit about the advantages of Uzbekistan. Let's say, what will be the things that you will take from Uzbekistan and spread it in the United States?
Yeah, I have thought a lot about this, like little pieces that I want to take home from Uzbekistan. And I always come back to the hospitality, the spirit of hospitality that is here, and just the welcoming of people. And I can't believe sometimes how many people have just welcomed me into their lives and homes and prepared meals for me. And also just the collective sharing of things, the way that we sit over a meal together and share one plate in the center. And you know, in America, we are a very individualistic nation, and so what's mine is mine and what's yours is yours. And that's not the same here in this country. And I think that there's something beautiful about the sharing and camaraderie here, and I want to take pieces of that home with me. I also am just excited to go home and prepare some of the traditional foods for my family and share little glimpses of my Uzbek life with them.
So we know that you can speak a little in Uzbek, so can we just listen to this piece of art?
Assalamu alaikum, mening ismim Chanel, men Amerikandanman, men Uktuchman, men Navoida Yashaiman, Shuyerda Burya Kholaman, and men Uzbekistani Yakshikolaman.
That's really good.
Thank you.
Let's talk about your plans during these upcoming 5 or 6 months. What are you planning to do in Uzbekistan during these upcoming months?
Yeah, so I teach an average of 5 to 6 classes every day, Monday through Thursday, and then I hold clubs for my students and for my teachers. I'm really trying to work equally with the students and the teachers because they both need help and attention. Getting my teachers prepared for different APTIS and CFR and IELTS exams. And I also have been working on a Telegram channel. It's called Read with Chanel. It's going to be just a public book club for anybody that wants to join. Maybe if you want help learning how to pronunciate things properly in English, you can read along and hear my voiceover.
Yeah.
I have been visiting different English centers, which has been lovely, just meeting other people within this community. And also, I am here, we brought an American sport called lacrosse, and most people do not know about this sport, but we got a great grant to bring equipment here, and so we are trying to start a club of some sorts and introduce this new sport to this country. So in time, we will also have a club here.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's like super cool. Like you're teaching, you're visiting different learning centers, and at the same time, you're organizing clubs.
Yes, it's a busy life as a Fulbright grantee, but it's so much fun and I wouldn't change anything about it.
Okay, Chanel, what advice would you give to your 17-year-old self?
That is such a good question. I think if I would have to give one piece of advice to my 17-year-old self, it would be to just not take myself so seriously. I was very determined at the age of 17 and very focused and hardworking, which was a wonderful thing, to be disciplined. But I was so tense in needing to be successful, and I didn't just allow myself to actually relax and enjoy life and be grateful for the things that I did have. And it took me a few years to learn, but once I did, I actually found that I was more successful when I just relaxed and kind of allowed myself to be free in myself. And actually ended up doing better than even when I was so overwhelmingly focused on it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for your answer. Let's talk about Uzbek culture again. So what do you think about the style, the fashion in Uzbekistan? What do you think about it? Did you like it? I mean, like our atrasas, atlasas, dubba maybe?
Yes, I love the duba. So I'm a big fan of the chapan. I have 2 chapans, Ikta chapan, and I actually think that they're the best. They're very warm. I wear it around my home very often.
That's cool.
And I also think the traditional dresses are absolutely beautiful. For my birthday, my teachers bought me some traditional fabric, and I can't wait to get a traditional dress made out of it for Navruz. Yeah.
That's cool. So right now we wanted to give you our duppa.
Thank you so much.
Do you want if you just wear it right now?
Yes, of course. I've never worn one of these before.
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Do I look like an Uzbek woman?
Yeah, you look, but like you have to press it.
Oh, I have to press it down a little bit? Okay, there you go.
That's very beautiful. Thank you so much for accepting our invitation, and thank you so much for allotting your precious time to our interview. And we're glad to have an interview with you. Thank you, Chanel.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be here.